Rampage movie reviews. Is Dwayne Johnson's latest blockbuster a monster hit with critics? RAMAGE movie reviews have landed, but what did the critics make of Dwayne Johnson's monster movie? Based on the classic video game comes The Rock's take on Rampage. Johnson stars as primatologist Davis Okoye, who has an albino silverback gorilla called George in his care. However, an experiment gone wrong sees the ape grow to an enormous size along with other creatures. So far, Rampage has 48% positive reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, although the reaction is overall somewhat mixed. Here's some of the critics' highlights. Entertainment Weekly: I honestly want to be a Dwayne Johnson fan, but the guy doesn't make it easy. EmpireRidiculous, of course, but not as ridiculous as it might have been. Total FilmRampage aspires to little more than lobotomised escapism. Go in expecting unashamed popcorn fodder and it delivers in kaiju-sized quantities. Daily TelegraphAnd: it is exactly how these big, thick destruction films should be done. The script is boisterously funny, the action sequences have real flair and sweep, and the central human-primate friendship is even quite moving at points. Dwayne Johnson tells a JUMANJI critic, "Go F yourself." The Guardian: it is entertainingly over the top, although perhaps the CGI work isn't quite out of the top drawer. IGN Movies: Rampage is utterly ridiculous, campy, yet also self-aware enough to be kinda sorta dumb fun. But even The Rock can only do so much when a movie's this absurd. Variety: watching it, you can imagine the creative team straining to adequately acknowledge the source material, but they would have been better off starting from scratch. Washington Post: at times, Rampage almost hides its problems. It's just funny enough, just exciting enough and just visually impressive enough. What it never is, though, is anything more than just enough. USA Today: while surprisingly dark and a smidgen too earnest at times, Rampage wraps silly spectacle around its emotional core, a bromance between man and beast. Screen Rant: Rampage doesn't blend action, comedy, and heart as well as The Rock's best tent poles, but there's good dunderhead fun to be had here. Movie Nation: a joyless big-budget B-movie with a staggering body count, and little else.